Hello everyone and welcome to the showcase of a map from around August 2023 that I did in collaboration with community member Vuurkip. Called it Wind in the Mountains. So this is kind of a Himalayan mountainous village with this like Tibetan kind of monastery themes. And this was actually a log flume map. But Vuurkip is just fantastic at coasters and integrated this, I think you call it a dive coaster, into the map somehow. So let's take a closer look at how this all came together. And I think this would have been the first collaboration map I did, it's really fun to work with another builder, because if you get stuck, you send the map over to them, they can help you. This might have also been before the multiplayer mod, so we were just sending files back and forth. But the kind of the way we split up the work is, if I hide all the deco here, yeah. So you can see the log flume, or it's not even really a log flume, it's just a water ride. And then, it had a water coaster. So it had a lift hill already, and then a big drop into the splashdown. And to add on to that, Vuurkip did this kind of adjacent coaster layout, which is really cool because then we have two drops. Sometimes they sync up, which is a lot of fun. And you can see it's this really narrow layout. It'd actually be a great blueprint to have. You could squeeze it anywhere on a campaign map. But with that, I don't quite remember how we decided to split it up, but we ended up kind of dividing the map in half. So we've got this mountainous region, and then sort of low-lying village region. So I did the right side of the village. Vuurkip did all this amazing rock work, these towers, and then we'll take a closer look in a sec, but some really cool station design, which that's like, they're by far the best at those, the really accurate station details. But yeah, let's look at the entrance here. So have some really cool rock work mods coming into this entrance. These columns sort of supporting, things are this very old ancient village. We've got the entrance here to get to the rides. Oh, here they're coming down their drops now. This one should just be just after it. But yeah, I think these were done first by Vuurkip, and then I kind of took that architectural style and used similar pieces in my village. But yeah, these are just fantastic. We use a lot of snow pieces, really get those wintering feelings. That coaster seems very stuck, but we'll sort that out in a bit. But yeah, it dives down into an underground here. And I really like how this turned out. We got all this avalanche debris, so you can see like broken pieces similar to what's being used as the supports. It's like a wagon wheel, some pots. So there were probably a few more shops and things here, but this super steep mountain avalanche came down. So we've got a little tower here. You can come around on this side. And you get into the water coaster ride entrance. So this was very inspired by photos of actual like monasteries, Tibetan monasteries. So the interior, they have all these colorful, you've probably seen the kind of prayer flags. This is just like the only, I think it's a sci-fi statue piece, but you got a statue piece, some offerings, some candles. And then let's see, you can also come through this way. I think this is part of the queue, and this is actually the exit. So you've got a queue here. Another monastery. And the queue actually comes all the way through this building. So you got some fun details on the inside. Little mouse with his cheese. And you got to have a shark if you're working with Vuurkip with the goggles. That's hiding up there. And yeah, let's look at this little village. So I also really love the Uncharted 2 games, which have a Tibetan village. And lots of like multiple levels. So I feel like, I don't know how accurate this is to real life. Maybe it just makes for good gameplay, but it looks cool too. And yeah, just having these roofs that people can get up to with ladders, stairs. Yeah, I think we got the entrance there. This is a building modified from one of my Battle of the Builder maps. That was Indiana Jones theme, so I put that in there. That fit well, and then filled in some other buildings. I like using these like tattered banners, I think from the Pirates mod, as rugs if you line up a few of them. Got some spices for sale. Yeah, and this is elevated, which I think has a nice feeling. And then you can see there's no direct path, so this actually goes underground under this little shrine structure, and then people can come right out into this guardhouse. And then yeah, we've got kind of a more simple, humble abode here. A nice bridge, lots of ice pieces and snow. Yeah, really nice winter vibes on this map. And then what else do we have here? Some oh yeah, this was fun. So let's look at it this way. So we've got these columns, the prayer flags, and you can see that's actually finally broke and fell over, and so the flags are sort of drooping. And let's look at this from the front here. So I'll try to put a picture up on the screen. This is directly referencing a really massive, I don't know if it's Tibetan, but I think it's in Nepal, a large monastery. And so it had that architectural style there. Kind of going for a forced perspective with the smaller windows, large building. And then, yeah, this just dives in and out of these tunnel elements. And yeah, I think that really covers the village. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Looking at it like a year and a half later, I feel like there's some like scaling issues. This seems a little large. And this is also a little boxy, but overall, I think it's nice. We got a lot of cool textures, and yeah, had fun doing the architecture there. Now let's go over to the Vuurkip side. So just an incredible amount of amazing rock work here. I still have not been brave enough to build up a whole mountain like this, but it just looks fantastic. Lots of different color shades. Dive coaster can come around there. There's this cool like tunnel rock bridge element, and then we had all this fog effect here, so it really feels like it's way up there, these huge mountain peaks. So yeah, I love the color tones here as well. So that turned out just fantastic. And then let's look at the queue line. So super cool details. There's some more mice there, or rats. Oh, that guy's so sad. He must be cold. The snow's blown in. Yeah, just the best cues by Vuurkip here. Lots of cool details. Got this like crater piece. It just looks like such an old, ancient structure. Really well themed, and it just weaves in and out here. Nice lighting as well. Even during the day, they're giving off a good warm tone. And then let's take a look here, and let me just do some troubleshooting. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I had to have a mechanic do some work on this ride. It is repaired, and you can see these awesome entrance stations. So we've got the locker here. I think this is a double-sided locker, and then the light came on as everyone loads. And then, yeah, this is the exit side here. So I've got this set up. You can see people unload as well. Let's just speed through the follow cam here. Okay, so we're going up a lift in the rock mountain. And then we get to the top here. Dive way down, up past the monastery. Little inversion there, and then back into the mountain, and then there's some mountain elements. Let's speed up, and then yeah, fun little view for everyone. You can watch that go by when they're on the queue paths. And then you come into the station and you unload. And yeah, I love how this looks. So this is actually two separate stations that you can see there. And the lights come on. So got all the attendants. People running the ride-offs. You have a control panel here. So just fantastic. Love how this looks. I still haven't done a station. I'll have to do something like this someday. It's really cool to see. Very inspiring. And then let's just take another look at this at night. So I think I ended up doing most of the night lighting. Nothing too crazy, just hiding some of the lit orb parts, which, let me show you that. That is just the best piece that was ever made. I think that's from our sci-fi effect. Yep. And you can just color change the what glow it gives off. You get green, and then I always scale it down real small. And you can see, you can just hide that anywhere. Make this thing Grinch themed. Alright, turn that off. But yeah, so we just got some nice blue tones up here. And this game just looks beautiful with the lighting. I mean, look at that fog. It's really incredible. And then, yeah, some darker, you can see there's an orb hiding there. So yeah, some red tones. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but I think it's really just those like complementary colors. So it's red, orange, blue, kind of they look good together. So we've got just put some blue wherever there's snow, some red on the buildings, and then we have some warmer colors in the village. It's a little cozier. It's going to be better lit. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, one last thing, almost forgot, is this neat trick. So this is actually two trees. We'll see if I can grab the other one. Maybe not. Oh. But you can get an idea there of, or I'll delete it, there we go. So it's two identical trees, and then one's just, I think, placed a little higher than the other, or maybe scaled up just a touch. And yeah, you get that snow effect, which is fun. So a little tip there. And then you can see they move right in the wind, and that will actually, the start of the sort of swaying animation is just whenever you put it down, but that's all reset when you load the map. So like these are a little off, you can see, because I was just messing with it, but these are all synced up. So just put down the trees and then just save your game, reload the map, and they'll sway together, and you have a little snowy winter wonderland. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this showcase, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks.